Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2278 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'll guide you through the vast landscape of biblical wisdom. It's a joy to have you join me on our journey. Today, our exploration takes us to the profound insights in Proverbs chapter 20, verses 8 through 14 from the New Living Translation. As we delve into these verses, let us seek the timely insights that can guide us in understanding the significance of the king's wisdom, the impact of honesty in business dealings, and the value of discerning counsel. So without further delay, let us head out and dig into the wisdom of Proverbs. Verse number 8. When a king sits in judgment, he weighs all the evidence, distinguishing the bad from the good. This verse speaks of the discernment and wisdom required of a king in rendering just judgments. How can we understand the significance of discernment in our decision-making processes? We must embrace discernment in our decision-making. Recognize the importance of discernment in making wise decisions. Embrace the thorough examination of evidence, distinguishing the good from the bad. Understanding that all discernment is a critical element in rendering just and wise judgments in all aspects of our life. Now let's explore verse 9. Who can say, I have cleansed my heart, I am pure and free from sin? This verse underscores the humility required to acknowledge the inherent sinfulness of humanity. How can we cultivate humility in recognizing our shortcomings and the need for continual purification? Cultivating humility and continuous purification requires recognizing the necessity of humility to acknowledge our own sinfulness. Cultivate a spirit of humility by understanding that no one can claim complete purity. Embrace the need for continuous purification through repentance, seeking forgiveness, and striving for a heart that is aligned with God's standards. Verse 10 speaks of the consequences of dishonest business practices. False weights and unequal measures. The Lord detests double standards of every kind. This verse emphasizes how God despises honesty in business dealings, particularly using false weights and unequal measures. How can we apply the principles of honesty and integrity in all of our business and personal interactions? Well, to uphold honesty and integrity, we must recognize the detestable nature of dishonesty in business and personal dealings. Uphold honesty and integrity by avoiding double standards, using fair measures, and conducting ourselves with transparency. Understand that God values honesty and integrity in all aspects of our life. Now let's turn our attention to verse 11. Even a child is known by his action, whether his conduct is pure and right. This verse highlights the significance of a person's actions in revealing their character. How can we understand the importance of our action in shaping our character? Well, we need to shape our character through right actions by recognizing the importance of actions in shaping characters. Strive for purity and righteousness in conduct, understanding that even a child is known by their actions. Choose actions that align with God's principles, recognizing that character is revealed through our behavior. And finally, let's explore verses 12 through 14. Ears to hear and eyes to see. Both are gifts from the Lord. If you love sleep, you will end in poverty. Keep your eyes open, and there will be plenty to eat. The buyer haggles over a price, saying, it is worthless, then brags about getting a bargain. These verses touch on the gifts of hearing and seeing, the consequences of excessive sleep, and the deceitful nature of haggling over prices. How can we appreciate the gifts of hearing and seeing, avoiding the pitfalls of excessive sleep, and conduct ourselves with integrity in all of our business transactions? To appreciate gifts and embody conduct with integrity, we must recognize the gifts of hearing and seeing as a blessing from the Lord. Avoid the pitfalls of excessive sleep by embracing diligence and responsibilities. And then conduct yourself with integrity in all your business transaction, avoiding deceitful practices and embracing fairness in buying and selling. And there you have it, my friends. Insights from Proverbs chapter 20, verses 8 through 14. These verses offer us timeless wisdom for embracing discernment in decision-making, cultivating humility and continuous purification, upholding honesty and integrity, shaping character through right actions, appreciating gifts, avoiding pitfalls, and conducting our lives with integrity. As we continue our journey through the pages of the Bible, remember that the wisdom it offers is our guiding light in navigating the complexities of life. Until the next time, keep seeking God's wisdom and make it part of your daily trek. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. And then encourage your friends and family to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.